Hi, this is EEB Tarot, 2 E's and a B Tarot. I'm going to be reading for the sign of Virgo. This is going to be a love reading. I'm going to pull 9 cards with additional cards for clarification, but the first 3 will be the you, like how you're showing up in love right now. The next 3 will be the whomever is coming. And it can be past or present, but unless you want them back, hopefully present or future people to come in. And then the last 3 will be like advice. But by the time I get through the you and the who, I would have already probably given advice. We could see if the cards align with whatever energy I was getting for it. I pre-shuffled the deck, Virgo, but like I was trying to see what I was getting before the reading. And I feel like a lot of you all are thinking back on like when you were kids. Like there's like a lot of reflective, but like not like, it seems like coming of age reflecting, you know what I mean? And it feels good. Like I saw a rainbow too, so it feels good, but at the same time, not because there weren't like points of pain, but it's like you're in a place where even that you're understanding even the beauty in that, you know. I'm trying to see if I remember thinking anything else. I don't know if it comes up, I'll say it, but first 3 cards for Virgo, how you are showing up right now in love. Emperor. We are in Aries season. I don't even know when it ends, but shout out to Aries. Oh, didn't I tell you that reflective energy, 6 of Cups? Your girl and song tapped in. Sixes. I was also gonna say 6s, but again, things will pop up. But you may be seeing repeated 6s, which please look up the meaning, because it doesn't have the it doesn't embody the negative connotation that it has tied to it necessarily. You know what I'm saying? In all things, when used from that place, then those are the results you get. You know what I mean? But when it's from a place of like divine, high, God, you know what I mean? Like it's like from a place of light and goodness, then just look at it. But the Emperor, and which is major for Aries, but we're also in Aries season. You may have Aries somewhere in your chart. Sorry if I'm not adjusting them properly. 6 of Cups speaks of, you know, coming of age, growing up, childhood, or just feelings of nostalgia or familiarity. And like inner child, even this could even be in connection to you becoming the person that you needed. You know what I mean? And I was going to say this, but I'll say it now because it's relevant. Look at that. Just snatched it right out of my head. If it's meant, maybe I wasn't meant to say it. If it comes back, then I will say it. But or maybe God just want me to move on. So the Seven of Wands came sideways. The Seven of Wands came sideways, which, like I said, there may be memories where it's pain connected to it for some, but any significant enough to where that's the energy I'm picking up on. You know what I mean? So but there's still beauty in it. You're not, you know what I mean? And in understanding that, in reflecting from a place of love, right? Because this is a love reading, and it's important to, it's probably most important to understand how you are showing up. Because I know some of y'all, I'm hearing like, okay, and who, and you know what I mean? But you, the way in which you show up in love is the entire point. Like, it's not like you can't even get to the other person without you being in a peaceful place. You know what I mean? Ideally, and it should be like realistically, it shouldn't be like the pinnacle. You know what I mean? It should be just the standard, like the standard. But be engaging in love in a healed place. You know what I mean? Which we will get there as a people sooner than I think we all think. But anyway, but Seven of Wands, I think that you are, it feels like even with the difficulty, because it doesn't seem like astronomical. Maybe if it's in terms of past memories, you are just, there's been a particular amount of time where you're not as connected to it, even though you still feel it. But the intensity is not as intense. You know what I mean? It's not as pronounced, maybe. And or if this is in terms of who, like, how you're existing in love now, and it's not reflective. You know what I mean? This could be a situation where you're just not, you're in transition of unnecessary conflict, just pointless, petty annoyances or agitations, or you know what I mean? Like, the emperor, like, how emperor don't got time for shit like that. Literally, like, that's not on their radar. That's not, they don't even, it doesn't even get to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Literally and figuratively. Like, the emperor is too high up in the ladder for something that's happening in the mail room to end up at his desk. You know what I'm saying? Or her desk. But it's a masculine energy, gender aside, right? And this could, like I said, if it's not you embodying the emperor, then this is a situation that's currently taking place in Aries season. But figuratively speaking, because that was literal, like, figuratively speaking, it's like it doesn't get to you. Like, it doesn't, it's not it's not triggering. It's just, it doesn't get to you. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe you're looking at how how far you've come. You know what I mean? From then to now. And with the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, it feels like you are definitely hopeful for new action and not reaction. You know what I mean? Like, I told you with you guys, I saw the rainbow, and I feel like, which I'm going to pull more cards just to clarify you, but I feel like the Two of Wands, the ship you sent out, is of positive growth and forward movement. No matter the Emperor, like that, they didn't seen some battles. You know what I mean? They've won them all though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you like, this isn't, whatever this is, it's not, in terms of love, it's not your first go around. Maybe some of you all are divorced. You know what I mean? Oh, and I was, look, you hear my stomach? Confirmation. Virgo, check on your digestion. Okay. I'm gonna take it as I'm on the right track and not my body is trying to uh put me on Front Street. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe y'all right now in a space where you feel like you're agitated, somebody put you on Front Street. But breathe, baby, because it's not agitating me. Don't let it agitate you. Okay. So, what were we talking about? Two of Wands, new stuff, ready for it. Done with the old. You're in your Emperor energy. Divorce. That's what we were saying. It's some of you Virgos may have had your own long-term significant relationships that you have now walked away from or transitioned out of, or were, whatever, you're not in it, you know what I mean, but you're, with that knowledge, you are moving forward with greater things in mind, in hopes, in embodiment of. I'm gonna pull some more cards for what is the Six of Cups? Give me one for the Six of Cups. Give me one for the Seven of Wands. Yeah. Okay. For the Six of Cups, we got the Five of Cups, right? Yep. Seven of Wands, we got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Now I had high hopes for you, Virgo. Are you letting this go? I see Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Are you stuck in something? Are you coming from a place where you like, I'm good, but you're not good? Like you're doing all the things that present as good, but you're not good? Are you faking Emperor energy? Even if you're faking it, like you gotta actually, what Cat Williams, he said in that interview, when the girl asked him how, and I'm sorry, I don't remember her name. Lauren, maybe. I don't know. But what did she say? How do you know you're a genius, or what makes you a genius, or whatever, however she phrased it. And his response was, maybe that's what she said. How do you know you're a genius? And he said to her, it takes one to know one, right? So even if you are masking as the Emperor, you can't mask something that you aren't. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, that's why actors, they will like need therapy after certain roles, because they've, you know what I mean, you've connected to it, even if the experience didn't happen to you that you think is Emperor energy. Like you're maybe like on, I don't know, like whatever it is that you're still being that person, even if you're not this person, you're still doing what you can to be what you think this person is and embody it as best you can. And I feel like This feels like not a love like relationship reading for you, Virgo. This feels like a child wounding love reading. You know what I mean? Because like love, family love, not romantic love, maybe, and maybe it's spilling over into your romantic relationships. Like you're trying not, maybe there were things that were painful for you in the past that you're trying not to let keep you like stuck. But I really feel like you're gaining that insight to walk away, or not walk away, like allow it to be beautiful. I feel like you're getting to a place where you're going to allow it to be beautiful. But you just maybe aren't there yet, or maybe you are, but you don't think you are. And that's the fake it. But you know, that whole imposter syndrome, right? But you can't actually, thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't actually have imposter syndrome unless you're the thing, like you are the thing that you think you're an imposter in. Like that, you know what I mean? Like you have to actually be it. Like, so you're not an imposter. You're just humbly insecure about, I don't know. I'm gonna get one more card. Should I shuffle? Shuffle. Okay, I'll shuffle. Real love. One card on the Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords in reverse. What's the Ten of Swords in reverse? Two of Pentacles. Yeah. You're trying to make sense of it. Queen of Wands. Yep. Take your time, Virgo. Take your time. Kitty confirmation. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Yeah, this feels like family. I think my cat might jump up here. Can you... No, thank you. It's not attacking you. It's not. It's not. You picked that fight. Sit down. It feels like you're just trying to balance moving forward from a place of empowerment and decisive action. But there are like, what is that? Like ancestral binds or bond. Like, I don't like expectations or obligations, or it feels like a tethering. Let's look at the who. Who is this? For Virgo in love. Wouldn't it be funny if this is you, like, and then you meet yourself. I don't know. Hold on. Give me 3 cards for who Virgo is dealing with in love right now, or what's coming in love, or Virgo in love. Who? Didn't I say that? Tethering, bondage. Virgo, even though 5 of Cups, I feel like this is you. Because even though 5 of Cups is not the Hermit, it just always gives me, which is major for you, it just always gives me Hermit. I don't know if that's like a no-duh thing, but it, like, that's what it's, I don't know if it's giving what it's supposed, like, it gave what it's supposed to give or whatever, but that's what I get from it. Like, whenever I see, I got to remind myself, like, no, this isn't the Hermit. The Who, the 6 of Wands, I'm sorry, the 4 of Wands, again with those 6s, the 4 of Wands in reverse, the Devil major for Capricorn, Justice is major for Libra, and you got the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's something just unsettled with this. Something. There's something in your family that you feel like is just not. And this definitely doesn't feel either this is within your household, like I said, a marriage or a past marriage or a current one, or this is like the family you grew up with or the family that you coexist with. But it doesn't feel, it feels deeper than romantic, if that makes any sense. Like, it feels ancestral. Maybe if it's a marriage, you guys share kids, and that's the ancestral part. Like, it just feels like combined genetics lines. You know what I mean? Like, or like long running lines or whatever. This doesn't feel like a new club hookup. You know what I mean? I don't know. But something, you feel like there's something that is something that was, you're trying to find your peace and settle with something that probably deserved more justice for you. More kindness or compassion, or what do you call it? Like an atonement. You know what I mean? Or a resolve or something. Feels like something was missed. And it's just interesting to me that the 6 and the 5 of Cups is 11, and I'm seeing the 4 of Wands in reverse, but the 11s are still standing out to me. there's something that you feel like was missed, and you're trying not to let it take you under, or take you out, or take your focus, or take you to whatever this, like you're trying. I feel the Five of Cups, even though the image is looking at the spilled cups, I feel like you're actively telling yourself, like, I can't focus on these cups. Like, you're acknowledging that you're going to turn around and look at the other two cups. And you see how this Seven of Wands is like the devil is but underneath, you know, figuratively speaking, right? The, again, Capricorn energy, but just anything that is not aligned with your greatest purpose or your greatest fulfillment, with the harm of none, right? Like, it's your struggles, your battles, the moments and points in which to gain lessons. You know what I mean? Like, is here. The Ten of Swords right above the Justice. That's what I said. It makes me feel like you there was a justice that you should have gotten. Not that you know what I'm saying? That there was more that, I feel like you see things as there was more that could have been done, that should have been done. But you not wanting to stay in that. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Two of Pentacles. Like, that's the rainbow I feel like I was seeing. Like, you're not gonna allow, you're gonna give yourself the justice by freeing yourself from it. Move, you know what I mean? What's the Four of Wands in reverse for Virgo? Who? Who's the devil? What's the devil? Four of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands, and the Hierophant. This was somebody, and the Nine of Swords sideways. So, yeah. This was somebody that you trusted very much, that at one point or at some point they were Hierophant. They were the decision maker, right, of it. Major for Taurus. It was like they were the power. You know what I mean? And maybe it wasn't used righteously, or they had influence. Maybe that's better than power, because that's, you know, they had greater influence in the situation. You know what I mean? Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. This is together, Six of Pentacles. That's, again, Being in a position where now whatever you've gained from it, that's that turning that pain into beauty, or seeing, not even turning it into, because you don't have to make anything, any of your experiences into anything else other than what they genuinely are. You know what I mean? And I know sometimes it takes a lot of continued growth to make sense of what was. You know what I mean? But you're it being in a position where receiving the beauty from the pain places you in a position to be able to pay that forward, or continue to feed positivity into the energy. You know what I mean? Into the, what do you call it, the ether, you know. um to be honest, I don't even want to give any more words to whatever this was, um or is, because that's not really the point. um the point is to the here's something, right? You get the lesson pretty quick. You get it pretty quick. What it is you just keep re-getting it until you get it, you know. But if you get it when you get it quick, you don't have to keep redoing the thing, that because it don't change. You know what I mean? That's what Nine of Swords, these giving yourself grace for things, giving yourself grace for things, means letting the Nine of Swords rest, allowing the Ten of Swords to do its job. So that way you don't have to Two of Pentacles, balance, deciding, and end up in a Nine of Swords and trapped with the Six of Wands. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. The Four of Wands in reverse. Like, you don't have to. That's what I said. I think it's more of the tethering than your own will to it. Like, I think it's holding on to you more than you are holding on to it. But you are holding on to it because you are mirroring it holding on to you. Does that make sense? I guarantee, well, no guarantees, nothing, right? But there is a world where letting that, like, pulling back the curtain on Oz and seeing that you can pull back your own curtain, you know, and really understand it like you're, yeah, I don't know, like your plot is the shit, right? No, if nothing else, your plot is the shit. But like, you know how in a movie when they kind of, like, that whole anticlimactic, right? Like it was this build up and then it kind of just went nowhere, right? That's like how I see staying stuck in the worry. Not that the worry goes away, because it can be there, but it don't got to be in the driver's seat every day with things in the past. Like, you with grace and love. Like you owe it to yourself to just celebrate that your plot is the shit. I don't like, as morbid as it is to try to lighten your pain in that way, you know what I mean? But it's not meant to do that. It's like with respect to it, you know what I mean? With appreciation to it. Because whatever it is, you earned it. Even if you didn't deserve it. Even if you didn't deserve it, you earned it. And when I say earn, I mean you got through it and you survived it. So you know what I mean? That, like, you, even if you didn't ask for it, you still earned it, and you earned the beauty in it. The beauty in knowing things on a with hope and prayer and grace, a more profound way. You know what I mean? Knight of Wands. There's a lot of wands here. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, we're in Aries season. Or this could be a process that takes you, I don't know what Capricorn is, but takes you to through Gemini season. I think is coming up, right? Is that May? And I know, I don't know, maybe Leo season, August. Healing is a lifelong journey. Maybe Virgos, you're just focused on that part right now. Growth, healing, and please, as engaging as tarot is, like, seeking professional help to, you know what I mean? Not because like your friends or close ones don't understand and you can't just vent to them, and same, I get it, you know what I mean, same thing, but not really though, right? Because it gives you access to different forms of thought, you know what I mean? Typically, I know opposites attract, but maybe typically the reason you and your friends, you are friends with your friends, is because you guys, you know, have a lot in common. You know what I mean? Maybe not talk to somebody who can see it from a different way. You know what I mean? And that is their entire focus, and not to save your feelings or feed your delusion or stifle you also, you know? Just unbiased, but with the greatest intention to empower you, for you to empower yourself, right? And if there's been past experiences that weren't desirable, then try a different one. You know what I mean? Just like with how the cards are showing, a different, wanting a different outlook, and not allowing past experiences to dictate current circumstances or whatever. But with the overall goal, sound stability, in a position to have, exist, embody, and project all things fully sound and stable. You know what I mean? Give yourself grace in times where you are not at your best, but also emperor shit. Stand up and understand that there's no three-way call to God, right? My lovely people, you don't need to talk to God's receptionist. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the Hierophant, there's no person that there, there's regardless of influence, right? Hierophant, major for Taurus, or you know what I mean, any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with you, just like I said, in understanding you and understanding the roles you play ancestrally within your love or familial dynamics, right? Regardless of who had any influence, like you still, it's still not greater than your connection to God individually, personally. You know what I mean? Lean into that. And yeah, give yourself grace on transitioning, because what is that? Cognitive dissonance, right? Like you're like literally resetting the system with things, and it's a lifelong upload. I don't know tech terms. Sorry. Okay. Advice is all the stuff I said. The stuff I said that I've been saying. I don't know. Let's pull cards. This is long. I go into this saying, oh, I'm gonna make it short because I got so many videos, and the energy level and time and da da da, and then here we go. Oh my god, 41 minutes. Okay. 3 cards for Virgo. Those are 2. One more. Your advice, Virgo, is to end your time. No rush, but also you are protected if you want to start peeking your head out into the world of love, right? Because if this is familial love, then maybe the connection, the cords had to be severed from your bloodline, but not your spiritual family, people that you meet along your journey, right? Or romantic love, it's like, okay, I'm now the deeper I know myself, the deeper I can meet someone else and they can meet me there as well, type situation. You know what I'm saying? So I think you're just organically seeing how it all benefits one another. You know what I mean? Page of Cups, I definitely feel like you are on the precipice. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck of newfound adventure and awakening and fulfillment and peace and growth and love, but not submerged in delusion. There's still a grounding there, right? Page of Cups sideways, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Even in the fancifulness of the you're being the cards are, and I feel it too, the cards are suggesting to embrace your lighter spirit, while understanding that you are protected, that your covering and the prayer that is over you is divine, whether it be through your own prayers for yourself or those that are praying for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's there. Continue to remain grounded and allow yourself to sleep peacefully and your body. Allow uh, your environment is protected. So give yourself grace and peace to allow your body to rest in the environment. Yeah. But continue to move forward. Some are at a little slower pace than others, but it's not, that doesn't even, you know what I mean, align. Like, it's not like there's no, don't worry about how long. Just continue to move. You know what I mean? If you want to know how long, the next step is the last step. Well, that wasn't, then the next step. And keep stepping. You see this Knight of Cups, keep stepping. Okay, Virgo. I feel like I already said a lot. I don't really want to do numbers, not because I don't want to do them, but I feel like that would just be like, oh my God, right? Okay, that's it. I don't know. Bye. Love you. Come back for the next reading. Oh, you know what? Like, share, subscribe, leave comments if it resonated. Hope it did. But also, I'm sorry if parts of it that didn't feel so smooth resonated. But again, beauty in the lessons, and your plot is the shit. Okay, like, share, subscribe.